Welcome to Learn Adams. My name is Tor Kjærensen. In this episode I will show you how to upload photos to Adams. In order to upload, you need a personal account to Adams and you need to have the PhotoWeb desktop application installed on your computer. Please refer to the tutorial named Installing PhotoWeb Desktop to learn how to do that if you have not already installed it. There is an upload feature in the web browser located on the top menu, but I advise against using it because you have very limited control of how metadata is written to your files. Go to the PhotoWeb desktop icon and here you click Upload to launch the uploader. You will need to enter your login details. Open a folder with the images you want to upload. Here I have a folder with some images from the Studio of Hope channel in Silver Spring. Select the images you want to upload simply by clicking and dragging them onto the uploader. You can click one by one, or you can click on a number of images and drag them onto the uploader. You notice immediately the yellow warning saying missing fields next to each image. Those warning signs are further explained below the thumbnail, where it says upload is only allowed for files that meet the metadata requirements. Yellow fields must be filled in. Metadata is data about the data in your files. It's data describing your photos. Without metadata, it's impossible to do a search to find the images you need. The more correct metadata attached to a photo, the easier it is to find it later. Let's open the metadata editor by clicking on the metadata button next to the first thumbnail. Here we will get a better understanding of what metadata is all about. You immediately notice two yellow fields. All the fields in the metadata editor are predefined containers designed to hold specific types of information. And the system is configured to only accept images with some information in the caption field and some in the keywords fields, those marked with yellow. It's impossible to upload images to Adams without information in these two fields. Begin by filling in the relevant fields, and in the caption fields you should enter the following types of information: who is in the image, what the occasion is, where the image is taken, when the image was taken. Entering information about who, what, where and when will make your image searchable, and it provides necessary information for others to use your image. And in this instance, my first image is of Brad Thorpe, president of Hope Channel Incorporated, after filming Let's Pray Show at Hope Channel Incorporated at the General Conference headquarters in Silver Spring, Maryland on March the 2nd, 2016. So that's the information I want to enter in the caption field. So I click the caption field and I will enter that information. I had already written that in a Word file and copied it, so I just copied that straight onto the caption field. Notice how the caption field now turns white when information is entered. Let's look at the components of the caption. The who is Brad Thorpe, president of Hope Channel Incorporated. The what is after filming the Let's Pray Show. The where is at Hope Channel Incorporated at the General Conference headquarters, Silver Spring, Maryland, USA. And the when is March 2, 2016. In the byline field you write the name of the photographer. If the photographer is not you, you must be certain that the photographer gives license to use the image as specified in the terms for Adams. Unlimited use within the Seventh-day Adventist Church and for editorial purposes in any type of public media. Write the name of the photographer in this format: given name and then family name. Notice that you must click the Add button to add the name. You need to click the Add button for it to really register. But I have already used the uploader, so my name is already given. I don't need to add it a second time. The headline, you may put some information there, but it's not really necessary. That could be a very short description of the content of the image. But in the keywords, you need to enter some information. Try to use general terms here that describe your image. And for this image, I will enter the following keywords: media, television, and I go add each time or just hit enter. Between each I will write TV and I hit enter, video, enter, studio, and I'll do the plural as well, studios, screens. There's a screen there in the background, and I will also enter the word technology, like that. If you are really pressed for time, this is enough for your first image, and you could copy the information that you have now entered to all the other images in the set and be done, and then upload. I will explain how to do that in a little while. However, I encourage you to fill in just a little bit more information. Next, move to the location tab. Here you have a number of fields with controlled language associated with each field. There are 4 different fields for information about which administrative entity of the Seventh-day Adventist Church the subject matter of the image is from. It is GC and the divisions, then the acronyms for the GC and the divisions, the unions, and the conferences. Try to fill in all relevant fields. There are drop-down menus for all these administrative levels. You can simply scroll down to find the one that you need. The same goes for all the various entities here. These are the official names as they are entered in the Seventh-day Adventist yearbook. Or you may simply start typing. You see, typing General Conference, and then I can hit Tab to go on to the next one. I can put G as GC. If I come from a specific union, I can write, you see, Adriatic Union Conference. But in this instance, there is no union, so I'll just go delete there. In this instance, the image is not from a union or local conference, so it is enough to put General Conference and the acronym GC. The city, the province and state, and the country should be pretty self-explanatory. Upload source doesn't have to be filled in, but in case you want to fill it in, it should be from an entity on the list. If your entity is not on the list, do not worry, just leave the field blank. The last item on this tab is the access group. This is a specialized metadata field which may restrict access to your image to a predefined user group. You see the list of user groups here. Leave this field blank unless your entity is found on the list and you have a specific reason for restricting access to your photos. If this is filled in, it will not be possible to display the image to the general public as we often want to do. Entities needing a specific user group for restricted content on Adams should contact the General Conference Communications Department. The metadata under the 2 last tabs do not have to be filled in. Having filled in metadata for the first image in your series, you may then copy all fields and paste to all the others. Go to Edit and find Copy All Fields, or use the shortcut Shift Control Copy. Standard procedure. And then you click OK on the metadata editor to save all the metadata to the first field. Now notice how the warning missing fields disappeared. Then you need to mark all the other fields that you want to apply the metadata to. Then click the Add Text to Selected button, and the metadata comes up and you find the Edit Paste All Fields. and click OK. Metadata is now written to all your fields. If all your images were only of the same persons, you would now be ready to upload all the files. But you notice that in my example there are other people beside Brad Thorpe in 2 of the images. The images become much more valuable for others if you fill in the names of people who appear prominently in your image. And in this instance I would fill in the names of the 2 other persons and information about who they are. So I click the metadata editor here for the second image. I go to the General tab, and here in the caption field I want to fill in something else. In the first image, the person next to Brad Thorpe is his wife, Candace Thorpe, so I would simply go to the caption field. I will write in Candace Thorpe, left, Vice President International Development, Hope Channel Incorporated, and then I'll put in and Brad Thorpe, President, Hope Channel Incorporated. Fine. I would then go to Edit, and I would copy all fields, plus save it, OK. And then I would like to copy that information again to 2 more images. I go to Edit, paste all fields. OK, now we see Candace Thorpe is also mentioned here. Now this is written to all the fields. Then I want to fill in the name of the person on the right hand side. Please notice that when I copied and pasted once again on the image here, I copied from this image and pasted onto these 2, then the information in the caption field was added to the information that was already there. So you have to be a little bit careful about using that option. So I just delete that, and then we have the correct information. And then I want to put in the name of the program host. Okay, Season Cromwell is that program host. Let's Pray, after filming the Let's Pray show at the General Conference Incorporated at the headquarters in Silver Spring, Maryland. And then I'll try to do that once again. Copy all fields. Okay. And then I'll go to this. Or I could go like this. I could just copy this information. I have it here. Okay. Okay, and then I open the next one, and I want to replace that. Okay. Now we have the correct information. So I'll just check what I have. Yes, this is okay. Then I simply click upload all files, and the upload starts just like that. And when the upload is successful, then I want to go to the Adams site itself to check that the images are uploaded correctly. It may take a few seconds before the images appear, and if that happens to you, then just do a refresh, and then you will see the images in place. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.